Oh, would you grab me one, please? I just want to talk about the human condition with you a little bit, man, and just how times have changed. All right, remember when we were kids? I grew up in very moderate houses. I remember in the day, if you had a 23, 24, 2,500 square foot house, man, that was a big house. Not anymore. You know what I mean? Not anymore, man. That is actually on the low end of what we're seeing being built. In fact, when I drive from northern Utah to southern Utah and I see the size of the houses being built now, I'm thinking your footprint on this earth, okay? What you leave behind, what you need to live, not what you want to live, but what you need to live. And I'm thinking we're living way beyond our needs lately, man. I mean, in terms of life. And I'm going to just say this. With my family, we lived in this little casita that we had to actually finish the plumbing, finish putting the carpet in. We actually did sheetrocking and be able to build this casita rent free just to make it so that they had something after we moved out. Well, I'll tell you what, man. My family at that time, we became closer than we ever had been before. Because my wife and I, Subi, we were actually doing the renovation. We were doing it together. We got the Home Depot book, right? In terms of just because actually, all right, we didn't get the Home Depot book, she did. I've been in construction most of my life in terms of one aspect or another, okay? Well, Subi thought she could do electricity. This is what ended it her wanting to be part of the project was we were installing a light switch. And she got hit 3 times in a row. Dropped the screwdriver, tears in her eyes, looked at me and said, "This is you from now on." Do you know what I did? I got a buddy that was an electrician to come over to see why she kept getting hit because we didn't know why. That socket should have been shut off according to the box, right? According to the breaker box, that should have been shut off, but no. So we didn't know what was going on there, okay? Ow! Trumpster, come here, baby. Oh, he fell off and grabbed me. So anyway, Subi, she was done with that. But that brought my family more together than anything else in life. And then one other thing, though, being in that little place. And this is just about families, bro. And, you know, blood thicker than friendship. It's a fine line, isn't it? It's a fine line. Only because with you guys and with the people that I am friends with, my good friends, and the funny thing is, I honest to goodness, bro, can tell you I have over 200 good friends in my life that I consider my family. I'm not kidding you. But my family at this point in time with me and how we are, we're kind of estranged. I mean, I moved my mom here from California. We don't even talk anymore, hardly. It's a sad thing. And my kids, man, it all started family. My mom was very settled in with my brother Tom that has Downs. They'd been having their life for a long time and she wanted to get out of California. So she said, look for a place for me to rent. Well, my wife Subi, she decided that, hey, why do we want to look for a place to rent? Why don't we just find a place if she can afford to buy and we can make the payments and help her out, that she can put the down payment and we'll make the payments and then eventually we'll be able to just purchase the house. That's what we were looking at. My mom was all for it. She wanted to get out. So Sue had the wherewithal and we found the perfect place. In fact, my mom's still there right now, okay? But when my mom moved here, she forgot that teenagers are teenagers. But it had been 40 years since she'd had a teenager in the house. Does that make sense? And so she didn't embrace the kids as much as I had hoped. And the interesting thing was, my children said to me, we missed the grandma we had in California. Because when they talk on the phone, she sent cards, Christmas, and you know what I mean? It was, and when they'd visit, when grandma would visit with my brother, it was a totally different situation. But when she moved here, it just, she forgot about kids being kids, man. But that's that part of life. It is what it is. I just want people to understand that you've got to make your family a circle that's personal to you. You know what I mean?